Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy MumboElite. Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to show you how you can make easy coins investing in sudamericana cards. So if you guys do enjoy this video, feel free to smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. Let's see if we can get 25 likes. Now, you guys killed it on the support yesterday with the libertadores video. If you don't know, we went over the lib method where you can invest in those. We kind of went through the calculations for that. So this is going to be a very similar video showing you the profits you could make from sudamericana. Now, if you are on console, you can go to Rarity, you can go to Canabel Sudamericana, and it should be able to pop up, or you can go to the league and find the Sudamericana. Both of these are options to get to pop up, but if you are on web app or if you're on companion app, you have a cool way you can search for these as well. So we want to do silver quality, and we want to do League Sudamericana. And by doing this, it should allow you to only have silver cards pop up. Now, the reason why this is cool is this isn't something you can do on PlayStation, PC, or Xbox. You can only do it on companion app and web app. So if you guys want this filter, that's a really good way of doing it. I would recommend investing in Centerbacks, Argentina cards, and honestly anything that you think would go up over time. So here's a list of cards in FIFA 21 that had value for Sudamericana. So I'll walk you through a couple. Here we had a center back from Chile, and he, at the time of the SBC coming out, beforehand you could have picked him up for 150 relatively easily. Then once it got released in November, his price went up to over 1,000. And for that next week, he stayed over 1,000 and even almost actually went past 2,000 coins. So if you guys pick him up for like 150 right now, or a bunch of center backs right now that are silvers, you are going to make quite a bit of coins off of that. Probably not as much in general as you're going to make off of the libertadores investments, just because Sudamericana typically is a cheaper SBC. Doesn't mean that some cards won't go up a lot more in value, but here's an example of one that's going to be a little less valuable, but still a good investment. Center mid, Argentinian. At the time, you could have picked them up early on for 100 coins, but once the League SBC came out, I believe it was on the 8th, his price went up to almost 1,000 and kind of sat between that 500 point and 1,000. So if you would pick up at 150, sell at 1,000, that's great value. But then throughout the weeks to come after the SBC's out, it's a relatively cheaper SBC, so you can get a lot of these cards on the low. So make sure you get those investments sold off right away if that is the case and you want to invest in these. Here's another one. Here's a Argentina center back this time, Vega. This was a really good one if I remember correctly last year. At the beginning of November, I think it started getting leaked that potentially there was going to be an SBC coming out. I think that's why the hype built up a little bit. But the silver center back method was also going insane last year. So this constantly had value. But as you see, there's times you could pick them up for a 400 buy now, which means most likely you could have picked them up on bid for 150. So if you can do that now, a 150 bid got him to at least 1,000 coins within the first day or two. Then he went to 1.5, went to almost 2,000, and then I don't know what he did on this day where he went extinct, but he was selling at that for a day, and then he went back down to about 1,000. So again, pick up for 150, sell for that. Really good way of doing this. If you wanted to, you could just put in the position, you could do nationality, just do a max bid of 150 and just look at what's available. Now, as time passes, as we get closer to the League SBCs, which theoretically we could get today, could get in a week, but we would probably get it before November, I think was it 9th? Whatever that Tuesday is. Let me look real quick. Yeah, Tuesday, November 9th would be the latest it would probably come out if we're following last year's kind of model of how they did the SBCs. Then if we take into account that we had COVID and it delayed the game from coming out, so it seemed like everything was pushed back a little bit. I'm hoping this comes sooner, but the more time we have means the more time we have to invest. So I'd highly recommend picking these up for 150. If you want to do different positions too, left backs, right backs, CDMs, center mids, cams, strikers, anything that can essentially be really good for chem in a solution. Outside mids, they can work, but they typically don't hold as much value. Things that can do multiple positions as well. So a CM, that's really good for a cam spot. It's really good for a CDM spot. CDMs can do center mid spot, CDM spot. They can also give you some chem at center back if you didn't know. So that's cool. Left backs can play obviously at left back. They can play at left mid. They can play at center back. So all these are going to be good options for you to pick up. Yeah, that's going to be about it. you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'm not going to invest as heavy into Sudamericana as I am Lib. I'm still going all out on Lib. But if you guys want to do this too, or you're not winning Lib bids, this is a good alternative. So hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll catch you next time. It's been your boy MumboElite. I'm out. God bless.